Good afternoon, everybody. It is that time once again. Hey, Verse. Hey, Christian. Merc, Jonesy. Motor Hero, Mesa. Hey, Barzival. Hey, Moon, that they are. Servers are finally back online. Although I wasn't honestly sure if I was gonna make it. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've had all of 2 hours of sleep since we talked last. Despite my best efforts. So we're gonna stream a bit until either, I fall asleep at the yoke and crash and burn into the side of ArtCorp or whatever else have you. And let me take these meds. Let me take these meds because I just realized, I haven't taken them yet. Ooh, there we go. I live another day. Hey, Wade. Hey, Skill, and yeah, I am tired. Skill, let me ask you a question. You know what a philosopher potato would say? I think, therefore I am. Hey, Kai. Good mood, good to see you, man. I appreciate that, buddy. I appreciate that. I understand if you want to take it back after that terrible joke about potatoes. Actually, it looks like my person could probably use a burrito. So we're gonna have a burrito. So, Chief, how does a farmer count his cattle? How does a farmer count his cattle? Hey, Zane, I have no idea. We might just start with a scrap run. With a calculator. That's pretty good, Seji. That's pretty good. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's start with a scrap run. And we're gonna do it in the pretty kitty, the caterpillar, because, Happy Vegetable. Let's... God, can I even type that? It's like a capybara wearing a vest. Screw it. We got this guy. We got him. Woo, look at that. Motor, do you mean the game or me? Because, like, listen, I don't run. That's probably my problem, I usually go at a stiff walk at the best. Oh, crap, he saw it. Okay. Johnny, just hold the button down. All you gotta do is just hold left click and not let up until it's dry. Until it's dry. And access the maintenance is done. Alright, I am at the place that we buy the scrap. Oh yeah, motor, it seems like it's doing alright. They had some maintenance. Maintenance seems to be okay. We're gonna take the pirate out today. And we'll do a quick little scrap run just to warm up, make sure I can, hold my own. I'm not gonna lie, I called the doctor earlier, and I was probably less than professional. The one doctor for the kidney, the nephrologist guy, and it wasn't in the office. Like, I don't know what this guy is doing at this doctor's office, because he's never there. I need a helmet. No, I've got a helmet. But, I'm still waiting. I am still waiting. Oh, Moon, that's awful. Moving mattresses suck. Like, moving a mattress is like moving a particularly reluctant person, Like, sometimes when you're a kid and, like, you were trying to, like, move someone or shove them and, like, they would go boneless. Like that passive resistance. That's what a mattress is. A mattress is like the item personification of a person going boneless. Like a chicken tender.
Vehicle selected.
Hey, Zame. Yeah, servers are... yeah, servers are up. Servers are up. Or, I've finally just gone so manic that I'm... What's the word when you're believing things that aren't there? Deluding myself? Disillusion? No, that would be illusioning, if anything. Illusions. Hallucinations, that's it. That's the word. Yeah, oh, it's blue. That's right, I forgot, I made it blue. Hey, what? Master. There are some other doctors I would like to change to. There are. Oh, loyal whatnot? Oh, the noodle. I was saying they had some, what do you call it? Maintenance. Oh, look at that. Poor, how do you say it? Is that Nikla? Nikla? Hey, Yeti. We'll get some fuel. We'll get some fuel. Zame, yeah, nothing. It was basically just server maintenance. Hey, Norman. Hey, Castleberry. Hey, Raymond. But yeah, Gravedigger. See, like, I think I mostly just call it boneless from, oh god, what was that show? Psych! Oh, this guy salty about people getting ships. Hey, Igor, welcome back, man. Hey, Driz. Driz, I want to pass out. I want to pass out. And Loyal, tell me more about this mole purchase. Why a mole? You know, Kai, that's a good question. I have no idea. No idea. We can go find out, Kai. Oh, Blank, that's what I want to do. I want to pass out. I just realized I wasn't even full on. Do I have the yeah, we can make that. We can just refuel while we're, No, because then it does the infinite refuel sound. And we hate that.
Thank you, and please visit again.
You know, Coyote, that's a good question. I think the crossbow went the same way as Sadaball. You guys remember Sadaball? And Yeti, that is actually a good question as far as the progression goes. That's really all up to the person doing it. And Nina Vask, I'm glad you got that C2, man. Round of applause. I don't know if you can hear this, but Nina, I'm clapping. I don't know if the RTX thing is blocking it out, but we're gonna do that, you know, resounding clap for you. Congratulations, man. Hey, America. Is it America? America EQ? I'm gonna call you EQ for now, or America, either or. Take your pick. Yeah, Arbez, good to see you. Hey, Deadeye. Hey, Dragon. And Lloyd, that's a fair cap. I mean, Arbuz, it is a kind of clapping. It's just the clapping that you can get away with, you know, like with your hands. Nice, Wade. I'm glad, man. Hopefully they get something for you, because man, oh man. Ha, Coyote. No. Ooh. And Reaper, it is still broken. 317.2 is when hopefully it'll be fixed. Raymond, supposedly not. Several people said they still have their the duplicate ships. This was more of like an Amazon services thing. Oh yeah, Nina, never use the elevator while in quantum. Using the elevator while in quantum is a good way to, well, to lose it. Yeah, that's it. That's the word. You use, you lose. No? Hey, thanks, Wade. Heck yeah, man. Welcome on in, buddy. Welcome into the haulers, the luggers, the truckers, the boxers. That's it, Deadeye. That's it. You know, there's a bunch of stuff that's always like, it's fixed this patch, and then you get it, that patch, and it's not. Oh, Arbuz. Oh no. What you using the rented freelancer for? Beggar, whatever do you mean? I mean, I'm hoping, I'm kind of hoping. Sorry for you guys, but I'm hoping this actually ends up being a short stream, because that means I've decided that I can no longer stay up, and I could fall asleep. Oh, sleep.
Please proceed to assign your landing bay.
Oh yeah, man, that's actually not a bad theory there. Ah, Harbaz, yeah, you need a real ship to transport your quantanium. Yeah, man, we can get you all helped out here. Tell you what, Harbaz, answer a trivia question for me. Whee! And we'll get your items rain on a freelancer max. Ah, good to see you, man. I'm sorry about you losing that 1 mil. And Hockett, right now at the moment, we've got a whole load of scrap. So we got the Sato ball in the cargo hold, ship armor, the PvP slider, private servers. We got all that in the cargo hold. And we're gonna sell it here at Krill 5. Hey, Phaedrus. That's right. Is that Walesius? I'm taking a gamble there. I'm gonna go with Walesius. And this is where he goes. No, you got it wrong. It's Walesius. Like the King of Wales. Oh yeah, beggar, it already went down. It already went down. Oh, sleeping! Oh, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to be, is sleeping. Whatever do you mean? That's just regular cat piloting.
Welcome to the
See, the trick is, sleeping, is to decouple and feather your space brake during the rotation, so that way you can still maintain a fairly decent speed, but slow it down so you don't clip your engines while you're doing the 180. Oh, subskip, never auto land. Not for me. Believe me, auto land does not let you do fancy dancy. Tell you what, Deadeye, I'll do it unmanned next time. How about that? I'll land the ship without being in the pilot seat, if you'll stick around. And thank you, Raven. And yes, meds have been taken. Meds taken. Drinks shaken. Cookies bacon. Not like bacon cookies, like, you know, pork, like bacon, like in the oven. That's it, Coyote. Shafid. That's the polite way. Yeah, I you know, like, I know it's a thing. It's a concept that I've been told about. And Silas, I don't know, man. Stream Elements has been very slow. Huh? Yeah! Yeah! Thank you! Thank you, mysterious like and subscribe person who is so selfless. So absolutely selfless that instead of getting the goodie, you know, the feeling of, hey, I got to do that. Like, they're literally donating their time and their fame to ask people to like and subscribe. I appreciate that, man. Heck yes. Thank you. That is absolutely wonderful. Thank you. Seriously.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
And Driz Ali is more than welcome to land with Autoland. I just don't. I bought it from Cruel One. Honestly, though, give me a second. Let me get out of the elevator and I'll give you the quick rundown on the scrap map. Alright, so Akkad, right now, scrap has a different setup. You sell scrap at Crew L5, Her L5, Arc L1, and Mike L1. However, Mike L1 and Arc L1 have the lowest prices for selling. If you take it to Her L5 and Crew L5, you'll get a little bit extra. Crew L5 tends to give the most. So if you want to do an easy peasy scrap run, I would buy at Her L3 and sell at Crew L5. Hey, Rocket. Hey, Moon Shadow. And Johnny, I'm hoping. I think we're gonna get some, hopefully some refined goods. Hey, Seb. Pages, did I say hello? I feel like I've talked to you, but I haven't said hello, man. Good to see you. No, of course, Akkad. I don't do a whole lot of the scrap trade, but you know, it's easy peasy because you don't have to land on a planet. Sleeping negative. Right now, basically, if you have below triple digits in cargo, you're going to struggle to make money with trade. Like, you might make all of $400 in that Pisces, just, you know. Okay, you might make a little bit more than that, but you know what I mean. I mean, Arbaz, they kind of feel the same. And Stream Elements, what is going on? Hold on, I want to check all Stream Elements, make sure it's, doing its thing. Yeah, log in. Like it said it was connected, but it is having a time, a conniption, a, what's a word? What's a good word? It's just having a bad day.
You are clear to launch.
Oh, Triz. I ain't gonna judge anybody on their landing because everybody plays the game a little bit differently. Like, you know. I can pretty much guarantee you there is something that he does that he is an absolute masterclass at that I fumble with the basics on. Hey, Yavati.
Thank you, and please visit again.
That's not my actual... Ah, no it is, okay. Oh, Skill, I actually wouldn't know. I've never actually watched him. And hey, Terry. Hey, Obliteron. Johnny, I've actually modded a few things on my C2, mostly the quantum drive. The weapons, I moved them up to size 5. How are you obstructed? There we go. You know, Arbaz, I think you might be right. Ah, Loyal, you gotta land more than that. And yeah, basically what Deadeye said. Also, I'm expecting a call from my doctor's office. And, if I start to go very incredibly sour, I apologize. I'm sorry. It's the kidney doctor, and, you know, I'm always in a sour mood after I get off the phone with him. You know, Raymond, my kidneys are having a mid-functional crisis. Hey, squirrel. Oh, squirrel. Squirrely, squirrely, squirrely. Let me ask you guys a question, like... Zebras are pretty horse-shaped, right? But they don't make the same sound as a horse. Anybody find that weird? Like, they're pretty horse-shaped, but they don't make horse sounds. They do that... I can't do it. I can't make zebra sounds. Oh, Loyal, really? I'm sorry. And no, I wish. No, sorry, the meds I'm taking are the kidney not die meds, and even then they're not really holding things back all that well. I wish I could take sleep meds, but unfortunately we found out those are bad for kidneys. Hey, Slider. Yeah, that's an interesting time to join. And Giovanni, that's fair. That's a fair cup. But I feel like, you know, as far as like a canine like build, there's a lot of things. You know, that might be a false equivalence. I think you're onto something there. Yeah, but a giraffe is more... You know, like, you look at a giraffe, and you know it's a giraffe. Like, if you painted a zebra, it would take you a second to realize that it might not be a horse. I don't know, I'm not a zoologist. More closely related to donkeys. Okay, well that's something I didn't know. I think that explains that donkey painted up like a zebra in Red Dead Redemption. Oh, Yeti, I'm sorry, man. Where are the planets? There they are. Well, yeah, wait, like, if you just, like, straight up took a zebra and you made it, I don't know, chestnut colored, just chestnut horses, right? Like, I don't know horse breeds. I never watched horse shows. I wanted to, but you know. Hey! Thank you, Sab. Thank you, man. Heck yeah. Oh my goodness, I could go for a quesadilla. You know what? Maybe that's it, Sab. Due to Sleepy Sleeps being all weird, I haven't had an icy in days. So maybe you're on to something, Sab. Maybe. Maybe I'm just icy deficient. Thank you, Sab. I appreciate that. My taco truck guy appreciates that. He never asks questions about why I get so many quesadillas, because I think he's afraid of the answer. See, now I know that zebras and donkeys are closer related than horses. Like, we can just take horses out of the equation. Oh, logos, really? Yeah, that's not gonna drop tomorrow. It hasn't even hit wave 1 yet. It's still in Ivacati. Like, it's going to be at least minimum a week until it goes to live, and that's at the absolute minimum. Because they're going to do a couple of more rounds of wait, now logos, they weren't getting ready for Ninetales lockdown, were they? Or things like that? Yes, East Stellar. I wanna meet an alpaca. What's the one that, you know, gets spitty? Is that the llama? Like, I know camels do too, but I keep thinking llamas have attitudes, but I might also just be unfairly judging them from Emperor's New Groove, and really that was just a human personification of a llama. Like, really that was just a furry who had achieved his dream come true, only to realize what horror it actually was. Because let's be honest, I don't think any... Are there furries out there that want to be a llama? Are there llama furries? Don't answer that. Please don't answer that. Mankind has a history of asking the questions that they never wanted the answer to. And that's one of them. How much you guys think this titanium's gonna be? I'm gonna say 762. Oh yeah, Moon. Go tonight. We've met. We've met. And also, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to... Yeah, Belle, I'm there with you. I think a lot of people are jumping the gun on that. And yeah, Giovanni, so Ivacati is basically a group of players who are under NDA for proto patches. So basically, it goes Ivacati, or I'm sorry, it goes QA, like internal QA, then Ivacati, then wave 1, then all waves. Sometimes there's a wave 2, then all waves, then live. QA is obviously internal. Ivacati are players, that way they can open up to a wider base, because sometimes QA, while being good at their job, cannot anticipate how idiotic a player will be. How they will get themselves stuck in places that no one is supposed to go. So that's what Ivacati is for. And a lot of people think it's this big, prestigious thing. But, it's not. It's not. Whoa, hello. Right, because the servers were down. Cheap gold, cheap goods. Also, Bug, good to see ya. Good to see ya. We're gonna get cheap titanium. Take it to Area 18. We're gonna make $1. Vidar, good to see ya. That's right, Seb. This is Price is Right rules. You'd be the closest without going over. I know, Deadeye. It's so nice. So nice. Yeah, gold. Hey, Francisco, they're all right. They were down for maintenance for a few hours on account of something. Ah, well, Bell, that's a big mix. So the margins are higher on diamond, but the actual hard profit number is more on laranite. The problem is with laranite is it's nearly impossible to fill up on, and as you said, the margin is very slim. It's kind of like fluorine, you know. Your margin there is like 25%, 27%, whatever. It's, you know, it's a pretty thick margin, but you're only gonna make like 30K in a caterpillar. So it's your percentage can only take you so far. Because, you know,
Hydrogen fuel is at 75%.
it's like if I have one sale and I get an add-on attachment, I've had 100% attachments to all my sales. But in realistic, you know, in reality, I've only sold $50 worth of stuff. But corporate lives in percentages way too much, and they would say that's a good thing because they'll have MBAs instead of actually getting out there selling stuff. Oh yeah, Raymond. That's pretty much it. Oh, Pug, I'm glad you asked. So, they're not displaying right now because we're in quantum, but you have your heat, your IR, your cross-section, and your EM. And those basically show at what ranges you can be detected off those. Oh, Moon, you're right. You're right. It's fine. We got cargo protection. Yeah, I believe in it. I also believe in life after love. Feel something inside me say, I don't think it's strong enough, no. Do you believe in life after love? You guys know that song? That's a fun song. Do they, Captain? Well, we're just gonna keep pushing it. We're gonna keep pushing it. Yeah, Wade, good luck, man. Oh, Pug, they still matter for, what do you call that? What do you call the people that shoot you on missions? PvE. Yeah, the NPC. Still matters for those, because if you're ultra stealthy, you can sneak up on them, and then, you know, pew pew, which... Also, stealth is in a real bad spot right now. Like, I don't know if you guys have been on Spectrum, but there was a guy lodging a complaint because the Prowler, a stealth dropship, has a higher signature than the 890 jump. So stealth is in a bad spot right now. Real bad spot. Hey, Rowan. Oh, man, don't even worry about it, man. Seriously, I'm just tickled people show up to listen to my zonked out, super tired mouth ramble and run, you know? Go, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, thank you, Logos. Thank you, man. Yeah, Deadeye. Alright. So, let's look at these numbers. So, basically, the highest number is what means what you're gonna get on first. Unfortunately, your cross-section is... well, it's your ship. That's physics. And, you know, without being... I don't know, a transmutation wizard, there's not really much you can do about the physical shape of your ship affecting its cross-section. And, seeing as how there are no transmutation wizards in the Star Citizen universe, this will be the deciding factor most of the time for when the caterpillar gets detected, which... basically, you want to set this in meters, so that would be about 40 kilometers when that starts popping up. Now, does that happen all the time? No, because Star Citizen. But basically, whatever the highest number is decides when you're going to be pinged on radars. At least that's the gist of it. That's what they've been going for. Hey, Dugan. Hey, BD Country. Thank you, Arbaz. I always wanted to be on the radio, but unfortunately, the only way for me to be on the radio was to crawl on top of it as a kid. Back when we had those, those big wood things. And, maybe one day. Not today, but maybe one day. You know what? The internet is the future of radio. I want to do a commercial one day. That's it. Just be fun to do a commercial. Just like a little radio commercial. Pog, yes. And also sometimes, Pog, there is stealth desync, where the number you're seeing as far as your outputs is actually different than what the server is putting out. Oh yeah, sure thing, Squirrel. Sorry, my phone is on a very low battery. It seems like it's taking it forever to actually update. But Puck, I could start freelancing. I could also start cutlassing. But no, like you're right. I don't know, I could crawl on Fiverr or something just to do it. And yeah, Arbaz, we are in our good old Drake Caterpillar. Technically the pirate model, but you can't really see that since we slapped a brand new paint job on it. Raymond, I don't oh god. Sorry, I'm still getting the last vestiges of those ACE inhibitor coughs. And they said it could take 6 months or more. I've only been on 2 so far. But honestly, Raymond, I feel like I could do I'd do a commercial for just about anything. As long as it wasn't, too mean or anything. Oh, really, Pug? I think the only thing I could translate would be,
Hello, and thank you for contacting me.
Boomhauer from King of the Hill. I used to work at a place, and we had a customer that used to come in all the time who spoke almost identical to him.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Oh, thank you, Awkward. They actually gave this skin out for free to everybody during last Christmas. Now, if you didn't have a caterpillar, it didn't really do much for you, but if you ever got one, free skin. Oh, Arbaz, I'd love to. I actually started working on a Caterpillar commercial, but then I ran out of steam,
Landing gear.
Ruin, you would have to tell me who Sam Riegel was. I don't believe I'm aware of the person. Oh, skill. Oh, Raymond, is that just for Drake in general, or the caterpillar, or what? Do we have the room for this? Yeah, I think we got the room. Oh yeah, Loyal? You know, I didn't get that one. I missed out on that.
Thank you.
I wanted to get it. Oh yeah, Ruin, I would do that on a heartbeat. A heartbeat. Like, whenever I do D&D, I will spend days practicing voices, you know? Sometimes accidentally getting overheard while in traffic because my window is down. Come on, go back up. There we go. Oh, thank you, guys. It's just always fun to put that, that emotion into your voice, you know? Oh yeah, Raymond, we gotta do, like, the, you know, the Drake caterpillar always lands on its feet. Whoa, whoa. There we go. Sir, are you wearing... Okay, never mind. When I passed this, I thought those were Ninetales colors, but I just realized that he's just wearing... Like, what is that? Like a slate? Zane, D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. The original Granddaddy tabletop role-playing game that spawned the RPG as you know it. Up until someone tells me, but Jack, what about Chainmail, the game that spawned D&D? And then we go down a whole rabbit hole. But, yeah, D&D, tabletop, pencil and paper. Yeah, Ruin, I would do that in a heartbeat. Oh, Zane, you're joshing me now, right? You see, Zane, there's multiple editions of it now because it's grown and evolved over the years, but D&D actually got its start before video games were really like a... Well, you know, a mainstream thing. Like, back in its day, you had things like Pong. Like, we're talking, like, 70s, 80s. Like, Zane, have you watched Stranger Things? Like, first episode, season 1 Stranger Things, that's what they're playing, is Dungeons and Dragons. Now, it has evolved, had multiple editions, offshoots, copycats, all that over the years. You've got things like Pathfinder, which took the rules of 3.5 and expanded upon those. Once Wizards of the Coast went, yeah, we're gonna make 4.0. You also have various other things like Mask of the Red Death, which was an absolutely wonderful Eldritch Western setting for 3.5. And honestly, I would love to see Mask of the Red Death come back in an updated version. You've also got Traveler, which is a space-based tabletop, similar to Star Citizen actually, but you know, pen and paper. You also have things like Starfinder, Spelljammer, which take the exact D&D settings or Pathfinder settings and go, what if wizards could go to space? So you have like space dwarves and non-40k space orcs and things like that. And Loyal, I need to actually start planning out like a D&D stream. You know, Dead, I have no idea. I know Gygax and I forget the other guy's name that was behind the original D&D. Hey, Pagan. Ah, yes. GURPS. Good old GURPS. GURPS. And you know, Ruin, Jack Axton is actually the first Traveler character I ever played. And when that game fizzled, I just kept reusing the moniker wherever I went. Oh, Malt, they came back up. They were down, but CIG cheered them up. I mean, they at least allowed us in anyway. You know, it's alright. My mom might not have been the best, but she at least let me explore whatever. Probably because no matter what I did, she probably did worse as a kid. Like, I think the worst thing I ever did was stay up late, you know? But I got a book when I was a kid, but due to several unfortunate, sad, world's tiniest violin, you know, things, I wasn't able to play until I was already out of school. And Francisco, not really, man. If you're talking about like the duplicates and things taking forever to respond, we probably won't see any updates to that until 317.2. Squirrel, at the moment, it is the, what's the Xi'an bike? The Nox. However, later on, it's supposed to be the XL1. And it's alright, you know, it's never too late to play D&D. Zane, if you do, actually no, I was gonna say, if you do exclamation specs, it should actually show, but Stream Elements has been having some issues. So, I'll just give you the quick rundown. Right now, I am rocking an EVGA 3080 Ti graphics card, Ryzen 9 5900 for the processor, 32 gigs of RAM, an SSD, and Tobii Eye Tracker. Oh yeah, Loyal, doing Spelljammer? See, Dead, I didn't know it was written by them. I didn't know it was, you know, them. Ha! Sap. Yeah, Zane, I'm sorry. One sec. Let me get that up here. Should be in the top right. Wow. High 70s on the tram. That's not anything to sneeze at. I gotta tab out right quick just to check something. What am I getting an update on?
Now arriving.
Aha! Squirrel, that'd be fun. There's a webcomic that I enjoy reading. Sadly, it's not safe for work. Not safe for work, but has a lot of dungeon comedy like that.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
And honestly, Ruan, I really enjoy it. You know, sometimes when you're flying and you want to look over right quick and you can do like a button to look over or use like a hat on a joystick, but it's still kind of restricting, and you wish you could just look over exactly like you would when you were like flying an actual spacecraft, because clearly that's something that you and I do.
Vehicle selected.
I mean, Toby lets me do that, you know? And that's something I really appreciate. Because instead of having to use, you know, Z and do that, I can just look over.
Please be aware that while in the Stanton system and on ArcCorp, all UEE common law.
Yeah, Loyal, I was really intrigued by those hippo characters. Yeah, Zane. I've only got it set to be used when I'm in the pilot seat. It also works in Kingdom Come Deliverance of all games. Squirrel, I'm referring to a comic called Ogloff, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Which, again, if you are looking this up, I strongly caution you, it is not safe for work. At all. But, oh my god, is it funny. Yo, what's up, Barboss? Yeah, Zane, they actually just had 5 million sales, which is really nice. And yeah, Zane, I'm pretty much always using it when I'm flying. I'll show you. Why are my doors closing? They should already be closed. But yeah, like... So this is the head tracking portion. I'm just using the eye portion while keeping my head straight on. But yeah. And I've got it set to where the sensitivity gets more sensitive the further I go. That way I can actually look behind me without having to move my head, you know, all the way around and no longer being able to see my monitor. Yeah, exactly, Deadeye. You've also got gaze-based targeting, so you can just look at something to target it. Yeah, you know, Arboz, like in the beginning, it's like, oh, Henry's here. It's always a good day with you, Henry. It's like, wow. Like, they just built up Henry as like this amazing person, and meanwhile, like, you're throwing manure at some guy's house, you know? Oh, thank you, Moon. But yeah, like, Toby's great, because, like, this is with Toby off, and, you know, if I want to look to the side, I've got to use Z, and I can't exactly fly and maneuver while doing that. But with it on... Oh yeah, Raymond, you can actually use the gimbals with it too, but I wouldn't suggest it. Here, I'll show you once I get to, you know, a height where I can shoot. Ark, there's actually about to be another discount. It's usually the discount's like a limited time thing, but they're about to have like a 10% off thing for Microsoft Flight Simulator coming up. And Zane, it's from a company called Tobii, just Tobii. I think they may have gone up. When I bought mine, it was $220, but they have sales all the time. But yeah, you can use it in Microsoft Flight Simulator, Elite Dangerous, a weird assortment of FPS games use it as well. Nice, Moon. All right, well, now I definitely have to download that driver. Ah, is it 250 now? Yeah, I know they said that the cost of everything going up finally caught up to them, too. Oh, yeah, totally forgot about that, Moon. Yeah, it works in American Truck Simulator. European Truck Simulator. What is that? Freelancer is still there. You know, sorry, that one I don't know about. I haven't actually used both, so I can't, I cannot competently nor accurately answer that question. I can say, though, that Toby is probably a bit more welcoming in the amounts or types of people that can use it, because you don't have to wear anything. You just mount it to your monitor. It works in the dark, because it goes off infrared. It works with glasses. And it also works with only one eye. So if you happen to be a one-eyed pirate, wearing a monocle, sitting in your mom's basement in the dark with no lights on, it still totally works. Yeah, see, it's alright. That's what I like about it. You know, I can just sit down on the computer and it's ready to go. That's really the best part about it. Is I don't have to put on like some sort of track IR hat, you know? Oh yeah, Pug. Because all it's doing is tracking the way your face is pointing and where your eyes are, and as long as you're not covering up your eyes, you're good to go. Sorry, does she? Well, hello, Madison. What's on the menu for today? Oh, no, you guys are out of school now, aren't you? Uh-oh. So, alright, what's everybody up to now that school is out? Hey, Gunslinger. Welcome back, bud. And Yeti, that part depends entirely on what ships you want to buy. I mean, I like Lorville for ship buying because that's where Drake's at. Oh, see, she's definitely out of school then. See, all right. Madison, I'm sorry. I was not aware. My apologies. Well, Madison, I'm still going to ask you anyway, because sometimes it's just fun to know, and as you know, once you get older, people stop asking you questions like this. But Madison, what is your favorite dinosaur? Oh, Parker, what is it? Also, good to see you, Parker. Hey, Doc Wiley. Hey, Drinks, welcome back, man.
Landing gear down.
I'm sorry, I don't blame him. I don't know about you guys, but summer's been hot where I'm at. Long neck, like the Brontosaurus, Apatosaurus. Those are the only two that I know with the long necks. I feel like there's like 20 more. Diplodocus? Which one was Diplodocus? I swear, I used to know all these. Oh, yeah, Parker. I've actually had those. They're not bad. They're pretty good. They are pretty good. Hey, Stegosaurus is a good one. I'm also a big fan of the Archaeopteryx, but mostly because I had a Transformer that was an Archaeopteryx, and I just thought it was super cool. Oh, Revenge X, I'm trying to pass out. Like sleep. Sleepy sleep. I am on a total of 2 hours of sleep since the last time I saw you guys yesterday. And according to the Association of Doctors, who have done a lot of studies on sleep and have decided the sleep number, the usual number of hours you want is like 7 to 8. That's not an official organization. I just listen. I know once upon a time a bunch of sleep doctors got together and went, "Yep, 7 or 8's pretty good." And unfortunately, I've only got the 2. All right, so Phaedrus, how do you say that? Is that Pachycephalosaurus? Is that how you say that? Oh, Travis. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. I'm getting a phone call. I think it's the doctor, so 1 second. All right. We are back. We are back. So, supposedly, not the big supposedly, he faxed it off, and I'm waiting on the Tarpeo guys to, you know, approve it and send it off, and wow, that's already gone up to 734. But we can steal a little bit of that. Hey, Mr. M, if there is, it's all in the back end. Like a bunch of AWS services went down for maintenance. Yeah, Moon, she said she had to track it down on his desk, which I don't know. I'm still waiting. I'm skeptical. I'm very skeptical. Very, very skeptical. I'm also annoyed that I don't get updates from them at all. You know, like, I would like to know the status and where things are. It's only my kidneys, you know? Like, there's gonna be a point in time where I can no longer eat a potato. Or have an icy. And, I'd like to be able to extend that time, you know? Preferably, kick the bucket in some other way. Revenge X, have I told you the story of the Vegasaurus? I know I've told you guys the story before, but it's been a while. And I figure there's some new people. And we're talking about dinosaur stuff, so... who wants to hear the story of the Vegasaurus and one of the many times that Jack was traumatized in his early childhood? Hey, Julio. Nope. Huh? Hey, thank you, alright? Heck yeah, man, thank you. And did I just hear footsteps? Did someone sneak on in my sleep-deprived state? Graph, is that a graph? It's nobody, okay. So I heard footsteps. But heck yeah, thank you, alright? Believe me, as soon as I start to get all bibbity, then I'm gonna probably take off. Hey, Breve! Breve, you're just in time for story time with Jack. And see, Laura, that's the part that scares me too. But story time. So, when I was a kid, a wee lad, in the computer lab in school, in the 90s, there was this game called Dino Park Tycoon. And it was this little DOS game that taught you to run a theme park. Like, you know, basically like an introduction to some economics. But it was a dino park. Like you were running your own little Jurassic Park. And it was educational, and like, you know, you had the whole, oh, you've got this dinosaur, it needs this kind of climate. It eats this kind of food. And when you went to like the hatchery, where you could see all the different types of dinosaurs, at the very end of the track, the most expensive dinosaur of all was the Vegasaurus. And it was like this little green T-Rex looking guy wearing a sparkly purple sequined coat with a microphone. And I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Now, obviously, this is not a real dinosaur, but like it had the whole like climate, air conditioned, diet, room service, all that. And he was $50,000, which was ridiculously expensive for the dino dollars in the game. And, you know, I only got to go to computer lab once a week. So, you know, saving my game and putting all the work in to get the Vegasaurus was difficult. Like, this was a several months long endeavor to be able to get the Vegasaurus. And just skimping where I could to get it, to save up for it. And, eventually the day comes. I've got my Vegasaurus money ready. I've got a song in my heart. I get to the computer lab. I get the last few dollars I need. And I go down to the hatchery to buy my Vegasaurus. Now, the thing you need to know about the hatchery in Dino Park Tycoon is it has a bunch of eggs and nests. And when you buy an egg, a little cart comes whizzing by on a rail, stops right below the nest, and then like the nest just dumps the egg out into the cart. Well, I clicked the buy button on the Vegasaurus. The cart comes whizzing along, and it stops short. It doesn't make it. It is sadly not going to make it to the Vegasaurus nest. I watch in horror as the Vegasaurus nest tips forward with no cart to catch it. The Vegasaurus egg hits the ground, splatters into a $50,000 goo, and then a sign pops up on the nest that says now extinct. I had to go to the school counselor. I was messed up. I was distraught. Like, why would you do that? Why would some developer do that to a child? Do you know how long I spent getting that thing? And now they're gonna do that. Like, why would you do that? I forget who developed that game, but whoever they were, I hate them. I do not like them. Like, why? Just tell me the other horrendous truths of childhood and innocent loss, you know? Like, tell me those. Don't take away the Vegasaurus. Don't put a $50,000 dinosaur carrot in front of me and then yank it away when I actually get the money. Like, I was so traumatized. Anyway, I haven't played Dino Park Tycoon since then. And, I never will again. because of that. Like, they hurt me. Oh, Loyal, that's awful, man. I'm sorry. Oh, it was Mech? It was Mech? Well, you know what? Mech is evil and awful. And, you know, like, I know they've made some cool things. That wasn't one of them. Now, sorry, that's fair. I mean, you know, that was the only evil thing in the game. We didn't have dinosaur loot boxes. You know, Revengex, I've heard a lot of good things about Empyrean. But I've got so many things to finish. Like, I've been looking at things on sale in the Steam sale, and I see things that I want, and then I go to put it in my cart, and then I just hesitate on the buy, you know? No, Raymond, it's fine. You can laugh. You can laugh. I just... You know, listen, I didn't get a lot of computer time as a kid, so I invested everything I had into that just to be trolled by Mech. Yeah, Russell, it's just coded into the game. Like, I looked it up years later when I finally got, you know, internet at the house, like home internet. Yeah, it turns out you can't get the Vegasaurus. It's just a cruel, cruel thing they put in the game. Ooh, Apple. Have you got to play the multiplayer yet? And Ruin, I've got it. I need to rebind it. I do not like the default keybinds for Flight. They feel terrible. Yeah, Apple Crow. It turns out the Vegasaurus was actually killed when you went to buy it. It messed up, basically dropped the egg, smashed it, and turns out that was the last one because they immediately put up a sign that says now extinct. So there is no way to get the Vegasaurus in Dino Park Tycoon, and someone at Mech just enjoys hurting small kids. You know, now would be a good time to pick up Iron Harvest. Or War Pips, or Landlord Super. Landlord Super actually has had a ton of updates. Also, Landlord Super has one heck of a theme song. I really enjoyed this, wave of like lo-fi PS1 era style games coming out. Like Valheim, War Pips, Landlord Super, Murder House. Murder House is a good one if you want that PS1 horror game feel. And yeah, it's alright, it was very cruel. He's like, listen, as a child, it is very hard for me to understand what I need to do to earn $50,000 in a game that I get maybe 20 minutes a week with, you know? I mean, Raymond, a lot of my childhood was before the internet. Because, like, yeah, I was born in '89, but I also grew up in Arkansas, which was not, I say, still is, technologically disadvantaged. What am I even wearing? All right, my fancy backpack. Yeah, I'm not gonna go train surfing wearing this. This is some of my fun stuff.
City Flight asks that you be courteous to your fellow passengers. Keep conversations and mobigraphs to a reasonable level. And share space with other
Wait, BL, is that the one from Dovetail?
Stand clear of the doors.
Oh yeah, you see, Drinks, you were in the nice part of Arkansas. That whole, like, northwest area is pretty cozy, pretty cushy. Once you start going more easterly or southerly, is that a word? Southerly? Like, everything just goes to Garbo. Hey, Gruff. Hey, I use Telnet. Okay, I use Telnet to connect to a MUD client. Does that count? I mean, granted, I was using it in like 2003. I think southerly is a word. Like northerly. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a ingologist? Inglologist?
Now arriving.
I mean, Apple Crow, I feel like Medivia would be that mud. And they still got a player base. Phallogist? What's a phallogist? I feel like that's a person who studies fellows. Although I guess that would be like, what, a fellowologist? That must be really confusing when they go to, like, a convention. They're like, how do you do, fellow-ologists?
We wish you a beneficial and prosperous.
And it's like, oh, you're too a fellowologist? It's like, oh, no. I'm just saying hello to other ologists. Ignore me. I am quite tired.
Vehicle selected.
Oh, wait, does that? No, that's language. I'm thinking of, and is it entomologist or etymologist? The one who does the words.
We hope you have safe travels wherever your final destination.
Yeah, see, Drinks knows what I'm talking about. I've been through the bayou once, never again. Well, willingly, never again. Chris, it turns out a philologist is someone who studies some languages. I misinterpreted as someone who studies fellows. Like a philologist. Yeah, Arbuz. Like, Mech made a lot of those games that were, you know, childhood staples. Did they make Yukon Trail? I'm pretty sure they did. I played a lot of that one because you were hiking up to the Yukon for gold. Hey, delivery. Revenge X, I feel like that's probably the nicest way you could put that right there, is Hick. No, that's what I grew up with. I grew up in the backwoods, a few miles out of town from small town Arkansas.
Your systems are online.
All right, let's go to the good old Humboldt. Ah. And Loyal, what kind of cheeseburger are we talking? And delivery not bad, although I'm hoping that I will be departing soon, because I have not had sleep at all, and I want it. So I'm decided to jump on and do this instead of just abandoning you guys. So I figure maybe doing this will give me just enough, what's the word? Strain, stress,
Thank you. And please
expenditure to make me go, yeah, it's time to pack it in and get that sleep. Russell, was that the one mentioned in Rocky Horror Picture Show? Like in the opening song? Oh, delivery, I want to. I was trying to sleep earlier and it just wasn't happening. It wasn't happening at all. And I always hate that thing where you lay there willing yourself to sleep and it doesn't happen. And you finally do the thing where you huff and you puff and you roll back onto your back and you let out a sigh and you pull out your phone to look at it. And then you shove your phone back, you know, under your pillow or whatever, and you try to sleep again, and then half an hour later, you're just repeating it. Beggar, not legally, unless you have a what do you call that? Not a green card, I guess, actually, technically, it would be a green card, wouldn't it? No, it's it's a medical marijuana card, that's it, yeah. Which I qualify for it just off PTSD alone. But, you know, that noise is expensive too, so. And I've never actually tried it, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little apprehensive to start, you know. Oh, BL, I can't take melatonin. Turns out it's bad for them kidneys when they're not working. Because the thing about melatonin, if I take it, one, I'm out for the whole day, and then I'm usually out for the day afterward. Because I was taking it, and then turns out that was a huge no-no. Huge no-no. And they legalized it for medical purposes. Granted, there's only like two, what do they call the places that you buy it from? The legal buy place. They've only got like two of those in the state that I know of. Fortunately, one is in Hot Springs, which is very close to me. Oh, sorry, the chamomile? I've got it. Hey, Pierre. You know, our buzz, I feel like bounty hunting would probably keep me awake. Yeah, I see, loyal, that would be nice. Not here, though. Not here. Ugh. Where are you, Humboldt? Where are you? Where is my favorite little outpost? There you are. See, loyal. I was told not to. But you know, BL, the other one that I know of actually opened up in Texarkana, pretty much right there on the state line. And, you know, you step 10 feet in the wrong direction, bam, they'll get you. But as long as you don't, you're good. Oh yeah, beggar, that's, I mean, I was gonna, you know, do that. I was gonna put it in like a cookie or something, you know? It's just I'm still apprehensive in general. I feel like I should consult a doctor there.
Landing gear down.
Hey, the Hishashin? Hash assassin? I'm gonna go with Hishashin until you correct me. But it's been pretty stable. They had a few patches come out that really improved stability. And I mean, like, you'll get a couple of 30Ks every now and then, especially over the weekends, but man, it's been running really well. See, Loyal, if you're talking about Benadryl, I was also told not to take that as well. Loyal, are you sure you're alright? Are you sure you're taking all this stuff okay? I'm worried about you, man. Maybe my doctor's just been ultra, you know, conservative with what he's let me actually take, or maybe he just wants me to suffer. Hey, Bloodling. Hey, Callie, good to see you, man. Oh, Bloodling, if I knock out, it's gonna be for, like, an extended period of time, you know? Like, it is so hard for me to get to sleep that naps are impossible. Because usually it takes a few hours for me to even, you know, fall asleep. So people are like, oh, well, you know, just take a nap. It's like, no, because I'll just spend an hour laying there wishing I'd had the nap, and then I'm just going to get out of bed tired. Yeah, Robert. You know, Mammoth, funny you say that. I actually live in a place in America where alcohol is illegal to purchase. I have to drive half an hour across the county line to purchase. Someone's got a mission. They're headed this way. Oh, Skyguard, I will be. Hey, look at that. We get another one. Ha ha! Another gray cat backpack. Yeah, trash can. It's real bad in my part of Arkansas. $7.23, that's a pretty good price. Skyguard to purchase. I can have it at my house. And I'm sure they would love to make something, you know, about that, but I live in a town that has laws on the books about, like, you know, palm reading is illegal. Oh, Robert, there's tons in Arkansas. There are so many in Arkansas. Bunch in Texas. Like, you can't even buy alcohol at all on Sundays, you know? Gunslinger, it's honestly felt the same, and no worries, man. Like, I don't care if you guys ask the same question 30 times in a row, because, like, listen. Yeah, it might be the 30th time I've heard it, but for the person asking it, it's the first time they've asked it. So, you know, I'm not gonna get snappy with anybody for asking a question that someone else has asked. Because listen, there is not a question you can ask that is going to annoy me as much as the question, do y'all have any Wii's? That I had to hear for about 2 years straight working at GameStop. Every day. Like 6 dozen times a day. Y'all got any Wii's? Y'all get any Wii's in stock? Y'all got any of them Nintendo Wii's? And then you get the person who struts in, just thinking they're going to get one. It's like, yeah, I need a Nintendo Wii, please. Like, oh, do you now? Well, let me just go on to the back and get one. You know, Shation, funny you say that. When I first started at GameStop, this was 2007, when we still had Game Boy games, we actually had a copy of Battletoads versus Double Dragon. And, you know, the whole, like, Battletoads thing was going on. I was like, you got any Battletoads? It's like, yeah, man. I got Battletoads versus Double Dragon on Game Boy. You want me to hold it for you? And the thing is, as soon as you derailed from the script, they would panic. They would absolutely panic. And it was hilarious. You know, Skyguard, it's not, but you have to sign off on a bunch of stuff. You know, Mammoth, I used to live in Austin in 2018 and 2019. And I miss it. I miss it every day. I miss it every single day. I miss Taco Cabana being the low-end taco. Like, now Taco Cabana would be a delicacy. But when you're in Austin, that's basically gruel in comparison to what you actually can get, you know? Oh, BL, ugh. Ugh. Power to the players! Ugh. Dark times. Hey, One Punch! Oh, BL, they were doing that phone thing back in 2010. Now they're trying to get into crypto. Cole, after GameStop, hold on, let me just rewind the VHS tape in my head. I worked at a gun store, actually, right after GameStop. Well, the second time I left GameStop anyway, I went to a gun store.
Thank you, and please visit again. Hello, and thank you for contacting
And,
Landing Assist.
that was a very interesting job. I quite enjoyed it. got to do a little bit of everything. We were also a fingerprint background check location for a company called Morpho Trust, where people would get prints and pictures done for background checks for all sorts of things, like hazmat, teacher certifications, conceal and carries, adoptions, things like that. And they had me doing that most of the time. Oh man, the cap ship hanger.
That request has already been granted.
Hey, Akala. And once the gun store shut down,
That request has already been granted.
because this is gonna sound really weird, but business was so big that we went out of business because we couldn't get any product to sell. But after that, I went to a car lot. It's a very close by C2. It's getting even closer. I should have flipped for him. I should have done it.
Warning, you're blocking an active flight bay.
Now, how am I blocking an active flight lane? Oh, Skyguard, that... It's been a long time since I've been in the game. But, if I had to choose, it would probably be the TAS 1701. It was this little Soviet 22 bolt action. Little trainer rifle from the 70s. Now, they made a single shot version of it in the 70s. They updated it for repeater. And, just incredibly accurate. Incredibly accurate. Like, it was a little trainer rifle to get people, you know, trained up for other things. But I found one of those in a pawn shop. And probably the most enjoyable rifle I've ever had. Ah, Pierre, I would love that. Nah, Arik. This is my hangar. Yeah, gold, I do. I do. Just wondering, can we help this person? Like, I don't want to... I mean, who am I kidding? If they decide they want to meld holes, there's a very slim chance I'm going to get out of the way. Oh, Igor, that's you. Okay. Okay. Igor, you had me sweating, man. You had me sweating. Yeah, see, Skyguard, that's what this was. The TAS 1701, I've still got it, was one of those indestructible variants. And Moon, I think it's because I accidentally hit the button twice to call. Because now if you use the shortcut and hit it again once you've called, sometimes it'll do the thing where it actually rescinds clearance. But yeah, BL, I hated selling cars. And there was a lot of times in the gun business that I was a bit uncomfortable as well. But, yeah, it's just... What are those? Neat little bolt actions to come out of nowhere. Yeah, you see, Mammoth, that would be an easy sale. When I worked at the dealership, I was actually at a GM dealership doing a Buick GMC during the height of their recalls. Let me tell you how much of a tough sale that was. It's like, oh yeah, let me sell you this, this Acadia that just got recalled.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Be vigilant.
And like all of your coworkers become your friends and family because you see them 60 hours a week. But they're also all jerkwads. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I do miss the occasional beer at work after hours. I don't miss the people. I do not miss the people. Oh, Duke and I used to. Not anymore. Not anymore. I've still got a couple, mostly just for sentiment's sake, because they were, guns that my dad or my grandfather owned, but I don't really participate in the gun game anymore. These days, I've got a TAS 1701, Mosin Nagant, Taurus 617T, and that's about it. Honestly, that Mosin could probably use a cleaning because it's been sitting up in a gun cabinet for about 2-3 years now. Hey, Sketch. Oh yeah, that'll be very interesting. I plan on getting pirated a lot so I can see what they're doing. Yeah, see, Malcolm, that's how I feel with mine. Like when I was younger, 10 years ago, I felt a bit differently, but times change and I don't know. I'm not personally a fan of having all that, trying to keep up with it and everything else, Yeah, Robert, have a good drive, man. And yeah, Adult, with the issue, like with the back-end servicing they had for maintenance, we got some really low-priced titanium. But hey, Loudest. And Dugan, that's the thing. Like when I first got my Mosin Nagant, they were $95, and that's what I paid for mine. And that was considered high back then. Oh, Pierre, sadly no. What kind of helmets are we talking? Like, just like regular helmets, like CB3s, G2s, things like that. Yeah, exactly, Malcolm. And I think, honestly, being in the gun business is what kind of started giving me a distaste for it, too. A lot of callousness that I wasn't really fond of. Ha! Ducky, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh, Gravedigger. I always hated Mos Nagante at the gun store. Because I was the one who got put on hole punching duty to get all the cosmoline out of the barrels. Shadow, I used to be, not anymore. Now, this was 2012. This was a much different time. You know, that was also 10 years ago. I'm not in it anymore. I don't mind it. I don't think it's for me. But yeah, Dugan, like, they're really overpriced for what they are. Like, they're decent. They're just... Man. Like, there was a time that you just bought most Nagants to put your tent together, you know? Like, they used to basically be expensive firewood. And, you know, these days I could probably trade one for a low-end graphics card. Like what, Ducky? Because it is certainly not speeding up the load time. Oh, Dugan, tons of stuff. BoJack Horseman was a huge staple. The Orville, really enjoyed the Orville. Also really enjoyed Tuca and Birdie, which was actually an offshoot. It's a project of Lisa Hannawalt, one of the animators for BoJack Horseman. Is this all I've got? Do I not have any smaller weapons? Man. I could have swore I had some smaller guns. Oh, yeah, Malcolm. And yeah, Dugan, really been enjoying the boys. Crumpet and I are caught up. I'm gonna be honest, I was expecting a lot more out of episode 6 for season 3. You know, the controversial episode. People kept going on about how extreme it was, and I saw it, and I mean, aside from the octopus, it just seemed rather tame. Like, it was great, like, it was an amazing episode. I just thought they were going to go a lot more ridiculous with it, you know? Yeah, that episode.
Worlds to exploring the stars. Our Corp is proud to bring the universe closer together. Our Corp,
Welcome
investing
to
in
the
tomorrow's
ASOS
future.
vehicle retrieval system.
Yeah, like, I know they were having to, you know, tone it down for video. But,
Vehicle selected.
you know, never reading the comics,
Obey all security and customs personnel.
watching all these people go like, oh, my eyes, I'll never be able to bleach my eyes enough to get that out of my head. And it's like, alright, well, this is gonna be interesting. Let's see what assault for the senses they have, and honestly, it just kind of felt vanilla, you know? Yeah, Arbuz, The Boys. It's a live-action show on Amazon.
For the latest
Basically about people trying to take out superheroes, because it turns out most of the superheroes are jerks. Yeah, Sketch, I love the Orville. Latest episode of the Orville, Gently Falling Rain, was done absolutely beautifully. Wait, Ducky. TDJ. Ah, yeah, sorry. I understand that people overact. I was trying to figure out what the acronym was. Hey, Necro, congratulations, man. You getting them set up? Ah, yeah, yes. Yes, Ducky. I feel like these days people like to overreact because that's how you get a reaction. Like, if I did like a Jack Reacts video for anything, you guys would be disappointed because it would sound just like this. Which is sad because Jack Reacts is kind of a catchy name. Russell Orville in America is on Hulu. It is on Hulu now. They get all 3 seasons. And season 3 has actually seen a massive shift in the tone of the overall story. Because now that Seth MacFarlane isn't bound by Fox, he's gone to Hulu, which is owned by the same companies, but are a different company. You know what I mean. Anyway, he gets to, one, have longer episodes, and he's trying to make it slightly more serious. I mean, it's paid off. It's done incredibly well.
Thank you, and please visit again.
You know, Hashation, I have. Usually it's either Teal or Gruff sneaking in. As far as actual hostile stowaways, last time I had one of those was 3.4, and he had a grenade dropped on him by a friend of mine. Arbaz the Orville is kind of a comedy, satire, love letter, all in one, to Star Trek. It's made by Seth MacFarlane, the creator of Family Guy. But he's actually done an incredibly decent job with the show. Hey, Bob Lowe. Welcome home, man. Oh yeah, Hashation. Like, okay, let's put it like this. If you've got cargo, it's worth it. Like, just park it at Grim, deal with the crime stat, then go sell your cargo. Because, like, listen, if some punk is gonna be on my ship, and I gotta choose between 15 minutes in prison or losing $500,000, I'm gonna take the jail time. Moon, that's fair. Although the latest episode, you should at least watch like the first 10 minutes just to get the Western scene. Because even Isaac participates. All right. I think I've got maybe one last run in me. Let's go get some alcohol. And yeah, the Expanse is great. Yeah, Malcolm's also got a point. Set that jump. Wait till you're out of range, and then +1 to airlock. You know? YouTube, stop. Hold on. Stop it. Stop it. Go away. I don't care about... Ugh. Sorry, it keeps doing that. Now would be a good time to insert an ad. Insert my ad. Like, why are you gonna make it a pop-up? You know? so annoying. You see, Slider, I haven't actually got to end or finish the ending of it yet. And yeah, it's Steven. Hey, cars? Yeah, they have. Like, now they actually have mid-roll ads, you know, you can hit the button for, and keeps popping up with this little blue window off to the side. It's like, hey, now would be a good time to insert an ad. And it's like, no, man. It's like half the reason we do this crap over here instead of Twitch. Don't have to worry about the stupid mid-rolls. Like, I'm gonna be ranting, and suddenly you get an ad for, I don't know, toothpaste for cats, and then you don't get to know what I was ranting about. I don't actually know if cats use toothpaste. Usually, when I'm close to a cat's mouth, it's because I'm getting bit by it, so I don't really have time to, you know, criticize its dental work. All right. Ha! Mood. I appreciate that you're standing in for stream elements. Hey, Trigger. Yeah, Karis, I've noticed that. Oh yeah, Pierre. I know that word all right. Yeah, Initiation, that's what I use. uBlock Origins, Ad Blocker. Hey, look at that. Stream Elements is back. Alright. Yeah, we can search for loot while we're here. Why not? We got time. Hey, Infinite. Arbaz, no, I would never do that. It's just fun to make fun of it. Because sometimes you'll see like 20 different stacks of deleted by Knight Rider. And you just kind of have that Paul Rudd moment, that what happened here. Wow. Someone has definitely ransacked this place. Like, we got the, you know, the medical crate. Yep, 435. Someone's definitely been here. Well, with such a low refresh rate, I should have hit this first, but whatever. Yeah, Trigger, not bad. I'm still in a holding pattern with the doc when it comes to the meds. What about you, man? How's that teacher you've been seeing off and on? Alright, we're gonna go toss this into ArcCorp. Yeah, exactly, Gold. The C2 seems to, but the Caterpillar, you know, one lands on its feet and stays on its feet. It doesn't tend to fly off on me. Caterpillar is a true friend. Doesn't take off on you when it's not supposed to. And yeah, Julio, we're probably going to, although I'm probably going to strip before I do it. Because I rather like the armor that I'm wearing. And I would hate to lose it to the bottom of ArcCorp. Hey, Rocket, welcome back, man. But I think I can feel the embrace of sleep creeping upon me. I want it. I crave it. Because, like, listen, I like you guys. But by golly, I like sleep more, you know? Well, you know, Loyal, you could actually combine the two. What a lot of people do is they just make tons and tons and tons of their accounts, buy the package, then gift a package to their main account, and then melt it so they can use it for the store credit. Now, it does not count towards your concierge stuff. True, but after working out the numbers, you actually, for $1, earn way more with referrals than you do with concierge. Well, good, Trigger. Good to hear, bud. And Trigger, I plan to answer. Unlike CIG, I will answer the call. Nice, Arbiter. Good deal, man. The car to all was a heck of a ship. It also has a really nice low growl to its engine. You know, hey Station, that's a good point. Yeah, Ducky, you don't like you know, concierge rewards that have been updated since 2.0? You don't like that? Yeah, you want to talk about, you know, treatment of whales? At least Free Willy got a movie.
Hello, and thank you for contacting EDL Lab. Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Is that another cap ship hangar? Come on. Wait, no, maybe it's not. Maybe we're in business. I can't really tell. Oh, Trigger, my goodness. Where in the States are you gonna be? No. Because if you happen to be in one with a Waffle House, you should try the Waffle House. I feel like I started this way too low, but we're gonna find out. Whoa, way too low. Way too low. That was a barely. That was a barely. Yeah, I almost lost that one there. I'm not gonna lie. That was That was a, I was not in control of that situation there. California. Hey, Dobie, thank you, man. I gotta admit, that one was definitely luck there. I almost clipped that on the edge. Usually you want to start the flip around the 800 meter range here at ArcCorp. And I waited till I was like the low 600s. And that 200 meter buffer is, hey, look who it is! That's not how you spell up. Ahoy! There we go. Wow, you know, Moon, I feel like that's the command that almost never gets used. People forgot about that one. Yeah, I think we're gonna sell this load and then I'm gonna try to sleep. Mostly because my eyes keep closing without me attempting to close them. So I feel like that might be a pretty good sign that the fatigue is finally overriding everything else. Oh yeah, Rocket, go for it. There are literally no downsides. Oh wait, is uptime a thing? Nope, 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 nope. Haha. Oh no, so I'm gonna get some sleep. I got some cheap titanium. Can make that like a crappy country song. How would we do that? How would we do that? Let me think. Let me think. I can't think. I am gassed out. Low fuel. Empty tank. Moon. He's off to Canada. Loyal, you might be onto something there. That's right, Hash. On the train again. I can't wait to get off this train again. I can't wait to get off this train again. Hey, Carl. You are welcome. Hey, there he is. There's a Ron. That's the real Captain Ron right there. Yeah, Dugan, have a good one, man. See, Trash Cat, I was trying to lean into like one of those spoken word country songs. Like it's 2 a.m. and I can't sleep and I got titanium on the cheap as I pull out from Humboldt in my Caterpillar. But I don't have the... I ain't got the drive to lean into that, you know? Yeah, Chaos, it's because of the maintenance they were having earlier. Everyone was able to grab stuff for super cheap. Oh, run. Run, run, running, run. He plays with Pagan a lot, and I like to listen to them go back and forth on their stream. Hey, Lionel. Oh, Lionel, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm actually about to pack it in for the night. I'm just gonna do one last parkour. One last parkour. Because, you know, it's fun. Oh, black sheep, I will. I will. Ah, joke's on you. She doesn't even have my number anymore. Hey, fat figures. Good to see you, bud. Oh, actually, you know what? I better not. I'm wearing armor that I like. I really like this armor. So we're gonna keep this armor and not jump on a train. Alright. I'm sorry to disappoint you guys, but we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it. We're gonna call it right here. So I want you guys to do something for me. If you can. Pretty please. Just, you know, humor me. Two things. One, get some water. Water is quite nice. Two, get a library card. Like, even if you never use it, it helps out your library because it gets used in the statistics for the people who, you know, have actually been to the library and helps their budget out and stuff. So, if you like your library, but you don't really find yourself going to the library, even getting a library card, which is, you know, free for you, helps out your library as well. So, if you get a moment, consider it. So, guys, please have a good night. Enjoy yourselves. Be kind. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to one another. Consider your local library. And as always, keep on trucking. Have a good night, guys.